The race for a spot in the Minnesota House opened up today, a spot that shouldn't even be open because it's Melissa Hortman's seat. A handful of people are saying they want to run for it and honor her legacy and continue her work. So they're doing it. Here's Jessica Hart.
Moving forward doesn't mean forgetting the past.
No one could have foreseen this happening.
Tragedy took a great leader from us, and this definitely wasn't on any of our bucket lists for this summer.
An item no one wanted to check: running for a vacant House seat.
I feel the weight every day since her passing.
Zheng-Pao Lee is a health equity strategist for the state's health department, a former Brooklyn Park city councilman who knew Melissa Hortman better than most.
We saw her walking the dogs and Mark,
She was his representative and neighbor.
It's those little interactions that we miss.
1 month ago, Melissa, her husband Mark, and their dog Gilbert were killed.
She was a fierce leader and compassionate person.
A leader not easily replaced.
Definitely carries a lot of weight. I'm not gonna fill her shoes or her heels, as some folks have told me. She was Speaker of the House for a long time.
A weight Christian Eriksen feels too.
I didn't have the same opportunity to get to know her the way other people did, but I think we all know what a force she was and kind of a fearless spokesperson.
Christian works at Lutheran Seminary and currently sits on the Brooklyn Park City Council.
And I think that kind of fearlessness is something that will be hard to fill, hard to replace.
Why do you want to fill this role?
I don't think people always think of places like Brooklyn Park and Coon Rapids when they're thinking about infrastructure, community needs, the way they do of Minneapolis or St. Paul or Duluth.
Everything that she led, that we were able to achieve, means so much to so many people. I wanted to be able to take up that legacy.
Knowing federal cuts are possible, both of them say healthcare is a top priority.
I want to be able to mitigate that as much as possible for our seniors, for our children, for our people with disabilities, for our veterans, for our single parents.
I really want to push for single-payer healthcare in Minnesota or making Minnesota Care available for any Minnesotan who wants to buy into that system.
Melissa's death is on both of their minds, but they both know she would want the community to move forward.
We are the ones that we've been waiting for, If not now, then when, right? If not us, then who?
I think it is on people's mind, but also I think there's a lot of us who are unwilling to let that fear bind us from serving our communities.
Yeah, it's just the time moves on and somebody has to fill the seat, right, Jessica?
Yeah, Jana, and someone else who's looking to fill that seat is Eriksen Say. This is him right here. He's also running for the same reasons that you heard from those two men. He wants to honor Melissa's legacy and do what's right for the community.
All right, well, that election and special election is in September, and we'll look forward to those results. Thanks, Jessica.